Halftime here, Mike Weddingfeld is the head boys golf coach for Ankeny High, and the season has already begun. A couple of meets under the belt. How'd things go?
Good. We played over at Briarwood a couple weeks ago. We didn't have our best round that day. We had a lot of penalty strokes, but we learned from it. And then we played at Willow a week ago. Our score improved. Our record didn't, but the competition that we have this year around us is very tough.
Has that always been the case? Because it always seems to be Eastern Iowa does quite well. So is Central Iowa trying to catch up?
It is. The last 2 or 3 years, in golf, you play 6, you count 4. So if you had 4 kids shoot 75, you'd shoot 300 for a team. That used to be the number to go. Now we've got teams shooting 280s, 290s consistently, less than that. So truthfully, the skill level with these kids today is just gone phenomenal with the popularity of golf and the amount of time they put in and work at it, and so our competition is stiff.
Because it's almost a year-round sport.
It is with the simulators inside now and that work that they can do, and some people travel, and they, instead of going for spring break, they're going on golf trips, so it's great. It's awesome.
You like that because they're working all the
That's
time.
right.
That's
right.
But let's talk about the mental side, or let's talk physical. Then we'll get to mental. But the physical side of things. Your competition was tough to make the team this year, down to 24. Had to cut a couple of guys. Not your favorite thing to do, but how was that group that you had to cut down?
It was. They're a great group of kids, and I hope the kids that didn't make it, I hope they keep working in the off season. As I said, summertime is when you get better. I can't make you better in a month and a half during golf. So those kids hopefully keep working and come back and try again next year. The kids we have, a lot of very similar scores. It's tough for me, truthfully. Right now we've got 8 or 9 guys that could be my top 6. And so we have playoffs, we have things to decide who's going to go this week, and so you'll probably see different lineups throughout the year and just who's playing well at the time.
And then it's not your decision, it's theirs.
It is.
That makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
And it also keeps everybody, I'm guessing, kind of focused?
It does. You said earlier, iron sharpens iron, so that competition, I've always said, if you're confident that you're always top 6, nature, you kind of let up a little bit at practice, but when you're always worried about losing that spot or who's going to come in and take my spot, then you got to work and you got to focus, and that's huge in golf.
Focus and the mental side of things. How are you approaching that this year?
We've talked a lot in the past years about being mentally tough, forgetting the bad shot, the bad hole, focus on the one in front of you. And it's funny you ask, because tonight as we sit here and do this interview, I've got a mental coach from school that the school's hired now, Cody Myers, talking with my kids in small groups about just that itself and giving them some tips and tricks, hopefully.
She knows a few things about both playing physically and mentally. That's one thing that she's been able to provide, I know, in basketball the last couple of years. So seniors, juniors, graduation hit you pretty tough.
Yeah, we lost 4 of our 6 guys last year, and they were kind of our top guys for the last several years. So our scores have gone up a little bit, but some of those other guys, Gavin Ross, Ryan Constable, they're played for me last year, so they've stepped into that leadership role, working on their games a lot. Gage Barons, Nathan Girth.
Just go look on the putting green.
I know,
We're just
right?
going to go down the list of the guys over
some
here.
of those other guys, and I apologize that I'm forgetting you, but they've been working hard. There are a lot of seniors, senior heavy right now, vying for those top 6. But I've got some juniors that are working hard, and I've got quite a few sophomores that they love to play golf. And I see them at the golf course all the time, and those are the kids that will keep getting better and better and get us back to where we've been the last few years.
How's that Weddingfeld kid doing?
Yeah.
Is he in the mix? Is Ashton in the mix?
Yeah, Ashton, he made top 12. He's my youngest. Caden graduated last year and was one of my top golfers that really helped us throughout the year. So I miss Caden. He's off at Code playing for them, but it's nice to see Ashton out here and competing and working for those top spots. And he's got a lot of great teammates that are working just as hard.
And youth is it's used in a lot of other sports, but how does the youth program work for you in golf?
I not require, but kind of push the kids to play a lot of summer tournaments. Yeah. There's tons of tournaments through the Iowa Junior PGA. You don't have to travel far. You can play Otter, you can play Briarwood, you can play courses in Des Moines. and it's just that competition. Golf is different competitively when you're playing in a tournament than when you're just playing with grandpa or dad or mom, or there's no gimmies in tournaments. You got to count every stroke, and
no foot wedges.
No foot wedges, and so that experience goes a long ways, and seeing those younger kids get involved in those is really will help us and has helped us in the past.
State this year is in Johnston over at Hyperion. Has it been there before?
Not since I've been coaching that I can remember. It's great to have it again locally. It's easier to travel. Sometimes when state's a long ways away, it's hard to find a weekend to go play. Hyperion being private, we won't get to play it a lot. I think they're limiting to the Sunday before state, but we just appreciate the golf courses letting us come out, and it's a great golf course, really nice, and it'll be fun for the kids if we can make it that far. We got to figure out where our districts are. And
well, so what's it going to take to get to state then?
Well, I don't know. Our competition is crazy. Like I said, the 300 used to be the number, and now they're shooting under that. We played Valley the other day, and Braden Nelson shot 9 under par with a triple bogey. So he was 12 under par at one point. Set a school record. Might have been the course record. I don't know. But, I mean, when you're playing competition like that, I've seen other scores from Waukee Northwest, Johnson. As a team, they're shooting par or under par. And so the bar is just so high right now in Central Iowa golf, and these kids is just amazing. And so for us, a rebuilding year, our wins and losses probably won't be very good, but that's what you build on, and you can't be the best every year.
And you want to peak at the end.
Right.
And as you get better, which means I better let you get back to practice.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's Mike Weddingfeld, head golf coach for the boys at Ankeny High School. Our pregame show, or our halftime show. We've already done pregame. It's halftime here on CISN.